What's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. Today, as you guys can see from the title, I got another top 10 video for you guys. We're going to be talking about the best legendary Pokemon so far in Pokemon's world, or whatever you want to call it. First off, guys, I want to say something. This will be opinion based, so if you guys know what an opinion is, you guys already know what's happening here. Guys, make sure you leave a comment below letting me know your top 10, and if you think I missed somebody here, just let me know in the comments. Just say, yo, Max, I think somebody else should have been in this list. I will definitely take a look and maybe respond to you depending how what your comment is. But anyways, guys, let's get right to it with our honorable mentions first, right? Because it was really hard to make this list, guys. It wasn't easy because I'm taking a perspective from the power, the strength, the usage of these legendary Pokemon, and Mega Evolution as well. So I was like arranging this list, and I was like, wait, this guy can't fit here. I think this guy should be up there. I should keep this guy in the honorable mentions, etc. So yeah, it was kind of tough making this list, guys. So anyways, let's go to the honorable mentions with Darkrai. First of all, I'm going to mention Darkrai. And the reason why Darkrai is in the honorable mentions, guys, is because, I don't know, he hits hard, he's pretty good. He's an uber Pokemon. I don't see him. You obviously can't see him in VGC, but I don't see him that often anymore. Now his signature move, Dark Void, is very annoying, puts you to sleep, and then obviously with his abilities, Bad Dreams, can just suck away your life, or any Pokemon's life. But other than that, he's pretty cool, and I decided to leave him there in the honorable mentions. Second honorable mention is going to be Giratina. Now Giratina, this guy was like in my list and then back in the honorable mentions. Cause again, guys, this list was tough. I'm telling you, this was tough. So yeah, Giratina basically a very strong Pokemon in the Ubers tier. If you guys know the Ubers tier, you guys should know, I guess by now, right? Anyways, Giratina has both forms, Giratina Origin form and normal Giratina. When you use normal Giratina, is more of a defensive support Pokemon in your team, and then the Origin form is more of an attacker. He can hit hard. So yeah, it was again really tough leaving this guy out. So Giratina is going to be in that honorable mention. Finally, the third one is going to be Yveltal. Yes, I did leave Yveltal and his signature move Oblivion Wing out of the list. But he still does get that honorable mention, he being the first Dark and Flying type legendary Pokemon introduced to us in Pokemon X and Y. Now, again, he's a very strong Pokemon. Oblivion Wing, which is an awesome move. After he hits the opposing Pokemon, he gets his HP back, so he recovers. But then again, he has that Dark typing, and he's weak against Fairy types, Bug, and Flying too. He's weak. He has a Flying type, guys. So yeah. That's why Yveltal is in that honorable mention. And then finally, guys, you guys thought I was finished. I know. This is the last one, I promise. Volcanion. I know. Volcanion is in the honorable mentions. Volcanion is there because he isn't officially announced or revealed into the Pokemon world just yet. He will be soon, though. I'm pretty positive he will be soon. But Volcanion does hit hard, guys. He is the first Fire and Water type, guys. Fire and Water type. Legendary Pokemon. So yeah, Volcanion is gonna be in that honorable mention. So yeah, that's that. Let's move on to the real list now with our 10th spot winner, which is going to be Mew. Mew, guys, Mew. Why Mew? Why is Mew being in this list? Well, first of all, his ability Synchronize is always useful. You can switch in like any status moves. If he gets hit by a poison, toxic, Synchronize, it'll poison the other Pokemon, unless it's a poison type Pokemon or any other typing that prevents poison. But it's pretty good, and his stats 100 base all around. So this guy can learn any moves, guys. He can be support. He can be an attacker. He can be a tank. He can be what do you call it? Fodder. I don't know. He can be anything. So Mew definitely gonna be up there in my 10th spot, and also usage wise, a lot of people use Mew nowadays. So yeah, Mew coming in at number 10, guys. Moving on to number 9, which is Latios. Now the reason why I put Latios there, guys, is because I see him a lot in OU. I see him everywhere. Now I don't see Mega Latios too much, but Mega Latios is pretty strong. Now he keeps the same ability, Levitate, when it does Mega Evolve, but it does get a huge boost in that attack, special attack, and then obviously that special defense, which you can always use a little bit more defense. But besides that, Latios is basically used more in the OU tier. I see a lot of them Draco Meteor, drop that Draco. Shout out to my boy Joey. You can do a lot of things with Latios. Again, he can also be a support, kind of, like more of a tanky support. It has that defog move that can remove the hazards from your side. Plus, he has all these other cool moves that he can do. Hidden Power, you can basically do anything at this point. Side Shock, very good. Roost, plus more. Draco Meteor being a signature move, obviously, but that's about it. And plus, once you hit him up with a nice Life Orb, Draco Meteor can hurt from a normal Latios. 130 base attack, guys. So yeah, it hits hard. So that's Latios number 9. Guys, moving on to our number 8 spot, which is going to be Landorus. Yes, Landorus. And the reason why I don't put the other genies there is because it wouldn't be fair. I think it wouldn't be fair if I put all 3 of them in one spot. But if I was to choose one of these genies, the 3 trios from the Unova region, I would choose Landorus. The reason why is because Landorus is very much used in the VGC. And it was used a lot in the Pokemon Worlds, guys. If you guys watched the live stream, Lando T was there, and the reason why Lando T is useful because he's very tanky, has that Intimidate ability. Basically, can do anything. Can do run special attack, can run physical attack. It can be a tank as well. It can hit. It can take hits if you make it a tank. And then obviously his normal form can also hit hard. It's 125 base attack and then 115 special attack. So. Plus, it's faster than his Therian form, so yeah, you got a lot of options to run with Lando, guys. Earthquake, U-turn, Hammer Arm, all these moves, dude. Like seriously, he can do anything here at this point. Rock Slide, Stone Edge, Rock Slide basically more used in VGC, but yeah. Lando T coming in at number 8, guys. Moving on to our number 7, which is going to be Groudon and Kyogre, or should I say Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. And the reason why I put these 2 in one spot, because guys, these guys were introduced to us in the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Primal Groudon hits hard now. That has that new signature move, if I'm saying this right, Precipice Blades. 120 base attack, 85 accuracy though, but once it hits, it does hit hard. It doesn't matter what Pokemon you are, you're going to get hit with that 120 base attack. 180 base attack once it's in primal form. And then obviously he has a speed 90, special defense 90, but his defense, guys, 160 base. Plus no water type move can hit this guy. No water type move. His ability, Desolate Land, just removes all water types in general. Yeah, you can't even switch into a water type here, guys. Plus it gets that secondary ability, which is fire. No, not fire. Typing secondary. Secondary typing. Wow, which is fire type, guys. So yeah, Primal Groudon, and you can't forget his teammate there, Primal Kyogre, with that Origin Pulse. Same thing, once it has that ability, Premortal C, no fire types can be used against this guy, even though it doesn't really matter because you can just switch into an electric type and just hit him up with an electric type move. But keep in mind, he does have that 160 base special defense, and plus that 180 base special attack will hit hard with that Origin Pulse. Basically can do anything, Ice Beam, plus other moves as well, right? So yeah, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, guys, coming in at number 7 spot. Moving on to our number 6, which is going to be Xerneas. Yeah, Xerneas. And the reason why I put Xerneas, guys, and I chose Xerneas, kept the Yveltal in the honorable mentions, is because, guys, Fairy type is still one of the strongest typing in this game, in this meta. And let's be honest, Xerneas can blow away Yveltal, even though I didn't want to admit it, because I prefer Yveltal more than Xerneas, guys. I really do, but. Being the first fairy legendary Pokemon, guys, and plus that Geomancy that increases 2 times special attack, special defense, and speed. Come on, dude, that's just too much. Plus special attack base 131, 99 base speed, and then HP is pretty up there as well, 126 base HP. So one Moonblast after Geomancy can blow any target away. Plus he knows the hidden power fire if you know what to do there in competitive battles, in Ubers. So yeah. Xerneas coming in at number 6, guys. Yeah, so we're halfway, or about to be halfway there, with our number 5 spot, which is Arceus. Arceus, guys. Arceus. Now Arceus, guys, being like I guess the god Pokemon, that's what they call him, right? God Pokemon has 120 base stats all around. So compared to Mew, he has 100. Arceus has that 120, obviously being a lot stronger with that judgment, and also has that cool, unique ability called a multi-type. Basically, if you give it a plate, you guys already know this, right? I use Fairy Plate, or Pixie Plate, I should say, right? A lot back in the Ubers and X and Y, because I thought fairy types were really good, and it really worked well for me. I've seen some poison types, and then I obviously see a lot of normal. They just don't put any place. They just give them a regular item like Choice Scarf or something else, because it does have extreme speed, which is very useful. Priority is always useful. Judgment, recover, and plus it can learn all these powerhouse moves, guys. It literally can learn anything. So yeah, Arceus coming in at number 5, guys. Now I had a tough decision here with Arceus and our number 4th spot, Genesect. I was gonna put Genesect on 5th and then Arceus on 4th, but then I was like, you know what? Genesect is better because of that download. That download, guys. That download ability. When you switch in, you can get an increase in special attack or attack. It doesn't matter what you're running. It can run physical or special. Now you can do a mix, Now. I was basically abusing the heck out of this back in OU when this wasn't banned, and when it wasn't in Ubers. I was using it a lot, seriously. In Showdown, it was just winning me games. It was just amazing. But that U-turn does hurt a lot. Since it is a bug and steel type, it can learn Iron Head as well. So if you get that flinch, that hacks, if you're about that life, you can do that. Plus, you can do all these other types of moves. Again, its download ability is really good, and then it has that 120 base attack, 120 special attack, then that 99 speed. Now a lot of people use Choice Scarf with this guy, sometimes Life Orb, sometimes Choice Band. So it really depends on what you use. Yeah, that reason why I put this guy in front of Arceus is because I see him more than Arceus nowadays. Genesect being a very, very useful Pokemon. So yeah, Genesect coming in on number 4th. Spot. Now top 3, guys, which is going to be back in Kanto, Mewtwo. And Mewtwo is in the list because of that Mega Evolution. Mega Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo Y and Mega Mewtwo X being two powerhouse Kanto Mega evolutions, whatever you guys want to call it. Now Mewtwo Mega or Mega Mewtwo X does get that Psychic and Fighting typing. It can do a lot of damage, guys. 190 base attack, 154 base special attack, and then 130 base speed. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying here? So yeah, this guy can do a lot. It has the ability called Steadfast. So basically, speed raises if he does get flinched. So if you're trying to flinch this guy, you're in the wrong spot. So he can do Bulk Up. He can learn Bulk Up. He can learn Recover. Focus Punch. Drain Punch. I see a lot of Drain Punch actually. With Mega Mewtwo X. So don't let this guy set up on you, or else he's just gonna sweep your entire team, literally. And then finally, Mega Mewtwo Y. Mega Mewtwo Y is more into that special attack, which has that 194 base special attack, 140 base speed, and it has 120 base special defense. So it can basically take on some dark type moves, if you guys know what I mean. So yeah, Mega Mewtwo Y, dude. Now I've seen this a lot in Ubers. It's still being used nowadays. Not in VGC, but definitely in Ubers. Mega Mewtwo definitely needs credit. So yeah, there you have it. Mewtwo being at number 3, guys. Moving on to our number 2, which is finally going to go back into the Kalos region. Hoopa, yes, guys. Hoopa being our second pick here, and Hoopa in general is pretty tough, like 150 base special attack, 130 base special defense. That's not bad at all. The only thing that's pretty bad is the HP and speed. Speed is 70, which is kind of lame, but then it has that Unbound form. When it's Unbound, it just goes crazy. Attack raises up to 160, and then special attack raises up to 170. Speed just a little bit to 80. But Hyperspace Fury, man, it just hits hard, dude. So yeah, this monster Hoopa Unbound is definitely going to be used in the Ubers tier or any Battle Factory team. You guys, if you battle competitively, you guys know what I mean. So not in VGC, you can't use this one, but definitely in Ubers and being the strongest. And like I said from the beginning of this video, I am taking everything into consideration, like power, base stats, usage, all that stuff. So form changes, Mega Evolution, all that. So yeah, that is Hoopa Unbound coming in at number 2. Finally, guys, number 1. This is a really no-brainer. If you guys don't know what our number 1 spot is, like, it's kind of like you guys got to get with the program. That is Mega Rayquaza, or Rayquaza in general, dude. This is the best Mega Evolution by far. You know, this is the best. This is the best of the best. Guys, this guy hits hard. 180 base attack, 100 basically 100 everything. 100 everything, 180 base special attack, 115 base speed, and plus that Delta Stream ability basically weakens all super effective move against this guy. And his Dragon Ascent, you know, forget Fairy type. You think a Fairy type could take this guy down? No. Dragon Ascent, 120 base attack, 100% accuracy. This guy can do anything. Extreme speed, you name it. He has priority, Swords Dance. Give this guy anything, he'll blow anybody away. Life Orb as well. Since this guy can Mega Evolve once he learns Dragon Ascent, you can give this guy any item you want. You want to give this guy Choice Scarf? Give this guy Choice Scarf. You guys want to give him Life Orb, Choice Band, whatever. This guy will do it. This guy will destroy any Mega Evolution in his path. Plus his shiny form is really cool. Just like the other Primals, Kyogre and Primal Groudon. I like this one though better. It just looks cooler. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Mega Rayquaza coming in at number 1. Let me know your top 10 in the comments below. Guys, attend my stream later today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. We're streaming Red Chapter. Red Chapter. It's going to be really fun. And then if you guys want to watch another top 10, check out my top 10 legendary or mega legendary Pokemon that I would like to see have a Mega Evolution. It did really well. If you guys want to see that, I'll leave link right there. You guys can check that out. And finally, guys, check out my speaking of Mega Evolutions, right? Check out my Mega Sceptile, Mega Swampert shirts. It's still up. It ends. The campaign ends at August 31st, which is in like 3 days. If you guys didn't get one yet, please do. We have like 14 of each right now. I'm trying to get like maybe 20. That'd be nice. There you have it, guys. If you know somebody that likes Mega Swampert or Mega Sceptile, just spread the word. Spread the word, guys. Follow my Twitter, do all that, stay connected, and I will see you guys later in the stream or in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Ciao.